Good morning. Forgot to roll up my sleeves. Took a minute for the live to get started. So, I am back. Vacation was fabulous. So, I am going to have a video of trips that I took during my time away. If you checked Facebook, I did put a few things out there. I don't have a whole lot, but because it was busy and there were no quilt stores. Well, there was one, and it was mostly a long arm shop with a few bolts of fabric. Wasn't anything I was like really interested in, so that didn't happen. But so there will be videos that I will post. I'm not going to include any conversation or discussion, maybe a little bit about the set of videos that will be released today. It is my first trip that we took the day after we arrived. Actually has a little bit at the beginning of the view out the airplane window of the Rocky Mountains when we flew from Denver to Montrose. My sister lives in Montrose, and it's in the southwest corner. I got a t-shirt from Montrose, and it's in the southwest corner of the state. So it's close to New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah. So I will post those videos just in case you're not interested in watching them during this time frame. So you can watch them separately on your own if you're interested. If they're shorter, they'll be shorts or whatever I feel is appropriate for the particular video or pictures that I'm showing. So watch for that. The first trip, the first day was over the Grand Mesa to Palisade. Didn't know, had no clue that Colorado had a lot of peaches, a lot of orchards, a lot of wine vineyards, a lot of wine, little grapes growing, and a lot of peaches growing. So, didn't even know. So there is that video to watch out for. I haven't posted it yet, but I will after this video at some point today. It may take a minute for it to upload, but I threw it together really fast, and there's like no intro really, just a little text. So, but if you're interested in beautiful views, tell you pictures cannot do it justice. I'm just saying, but you have to be there to see it and the beauty of it all. And thank the Lord that you were awake and were able to see it that day, because I had tears in my eyes a lot of the time just because the views are so gorgeous. So anyway, when we last met 2 weeks ago today, I had talked about a giveaway when I had reached 500 or more subscribers. And as of this morning, we're 512. Yay! And I also realized this weekend that it is my 3rd anniversary on YouTube, coming up next Monday on the 16th. So this is all very appropriate. So I have a gift, and it is this little pouch. I made this out of a vintage dog quilt. Inside, it's going to one viewer. You must be a subscriber. There is a jelly roll right in time for the fall. It's called Dawn on the Prairie with Stephanie Slowinski from Fancy That Designs. This one. A jelly roll. A honey bun, another fallish one. And this one here is Basic Gray Cider. Yeah. There are 2 charm packs in here. One is Backyard Blooms, a Wyndham fabric by Allison Harris. Very colorful for very springy next year. And one more charm pack. It is XOXO by April Rosenthal, a Prairie Grass Patterns, a Moda one. So this is Valentine's. Blacks, whites, and reds. This packet will go to one lucky viewer. I will draw the number Friday. So you must comment below and it's kind of a word, but it's really a number. It says 500. You must comment below with 500 at 500 in the comments below by the end of the day, midnight, Thursday night, or Friday morning. And Friday when I get up, I will go through and I'll figure out how I'm supposed to do the drawing thing. I'm going to try to use the counter or random chooser thing. I'll figure that out this week. I'll play with it. But one winner. And you must comment in the description box below, Rhonda. Sorry, I didn't get that part out. Comment below in the video itself, not in the chats, because I will be, and you can only comment that in this video, not in any videos coming forward. So put it in the description box below or in the comment box below, and we'll keep track of it. Thanks, Rhonda. I forgot the part. Just do that part, but in the description box below there are specific instructions. So put that in the comments below, and we'll get it going so that you have a nice little gift for one viewer on Friday with fabric. So that is what is going on there. The other thing, what else do I got going on? So I did have some boxes arrive while I was gone, and one prior to that. So let's see here. Let's see if I can get this out of here. So the sampler box from July came before I went on vacation. Oh, this isn't the one. And I wasn't going to show it, but I don't even know what I did with it. I may have even put it away. So we will do the one that I got while I was gone, which is the August one. I just quickly looked at it. I got in Friday. We flew back Friday night, and I got in for Saturday morning at like 2 o'clock in the morning by the time I got my butt home. So this one here is called Fables of Fall. And the coupon that came in this one was a 20% off layer cakes through the month of August. Expires on September 30th. So that's a good one. I haven't bought a layer cake in a long time. And it came with this fabric. It's called Folk and Lore. And this is by Fancy That Designs. So I haven't taken it out of the plastic, but it is fall colors too. Oh, it's just pretty. Light blues, browns. God, I should probably look at this. I should look at it myself. I haven't taken it out of the plastic yet. Navy blue, golds, browns, salmonies. Very nice. I have to look at the pattern for it. A little salmony color. Look at the bird on there. Oh, very nice. Very nice. And this was the pattern that goes with the fabric. It's called Verbena. And it is circles. Half circles. No. It came with a ruler too. Clamshells. The clammy. 6-inch clammy. So I can make those. I can make those. How many of you do that kind of thing? Circular sewing. I have done it a couple of times. Not the best, but it was fun. I got a little small ruler, or rotary cutter. It's a rotary cutter, little 28 millimeter one. And I've got 2 of those now. They come in pretty handy. And I got the Peaceful Baskets block. So I'll be working on that this month before the September box comes. So around the 23rd, 25th, something like that. And we also got this pencil. It's a Soul Line pencil. It looks like it's a white chalk pencil. That's nice. I like that. Yeah. Okay. That was what came in the September box. I like this. I can't wait to use that. I don't know when I'll get to it. The other box, I had my orange and black churn dashes in it. So the other thing that I got in from the Fat Quarter shop is the fabric I ordered for the Pat Sloan Black Wednesday sew along. That starts on Wednesday this week. No, this is not for that. I ordered it, but it hasn't come yet. The stuff for Pat Sloan's video, the Ode to National Parks. I ordered that, but it hasn't come in yet. I ordered for Red Sky at Night, and this was the winning. I put on a comment or on the community tab a voting thing for which fabric I should use for the Red Sky at Night sew along, quilt along that starts on Friday this week. And I still have to get background fabric, but I got the Century Sparklers by Pam Buddha, and they are absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So I think I ordered this background for that, and it's coming this week. I'm not sure when. It hasn't even been shipped yet. So I might be a little behind on some things because I don't have all of my supplies just yet, but that's okay. I have a lot of projects. If you look in the description box below, I have the whole list of September projects down there, and it's a lot. It is a lot. So, and like I had probably mentioned before, I don't intend to try to keep up. If I can't catch up or keep up, then you know what? I just change the schedule. That fits my schedule if you want to follow along with me because you're going along with some of these sew-alongs and quilt-alongs that I am doing. And if it works as good for you, you can follow their schedule or follow my schedule. So, but I will keep you posted and give you updates on where I'm at as the days approach when those projects assignments are given. So let's see here, because I do have to go shopping today. My iron, it works. It gets hot, but no more steam comes out. So I'm going to go buy a new iron today. I am going to Kohl's, and I'm going to go get me one of them fancy Rowenta ones that has lots of steam holes. I'm really excited about that. So, and then I'm going to go shopping for background fabrics because I have a couple other projects where, actually, which one is starting this week? Or it started last week, the Little Pink Homestead sew along. I'm going to be using all of my stash because it's all bright, cheery colors and stuff. So I'm just going to be picking from that, but I got to pick out a background fabric for it. So, and that is every other Tuesday. So I hope to be caught up by next week when the next assignment comes out. It's just 4 blocks that needed to be made. Do I have the assignments? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have the assignments, and that is this one, the Hometown Sew Along, or the Little Pink Homestead. Little Pink Homestead. So what we are making are the hearts that are in all 4 corners of the quilt. And I will be choosing fabrics this week. I don't know when I'll get this on my schedule, but these little hearts will be done this week. I can't show you the pattern unless you are sewing along with it. I think it is a freebie, but I'm not sure how I should proceed with that. I will find out more information, but each of the 4 corners has a heart, and I will be making those. So I got to find some background fabric. And I don't know what I'm going to choose. Do I want to go with white or another color? I think I might stick with white. Anyway, so that's this week too, or not this week. This will be next week. We'll talk about this more later when I catch up and make those as I get fabric and as I make the blocks. So I did talk about or mention that the Ode to National Parks, the Black Wednesday with Pat Sloan. I ordered my fabric. It hasn't been shipped yet from the Fat Quarter shop. But I chose it. So when I had the, for Red Sky at Night, I had 2 choices. and you voted for the Pam Buddha. Well, the other one, the Kim Deal, I think it's Grace, Gratitude and Grace. I can't remember now what it is called, but I will look it up. But I went to a national park in Utah, and one of the gift shops there, I purchased a panel. This is going to go on the back of my quilt as my ode to the national parks. But all of the colors that are in the panel are a perfect match in that Kim Deal. So I got this. I saw the arches from the road, but I didn't go there. So I got this. It's part of it. And let's see. I want to cut off the other half of it. So there's half of it. And then there is this part. So I went here to Canyonlands. So that is going to go on the back of my quilt. I don't know if I'm going to cut them up and put them in there, if I'm just going to put the whole panel in just as it is, trim off the edges. So that's my plan. I'm going to use that panel. Just, I didn't know, they didn't have the smaller ones of these so that I could try to fit them into the top of the quilt. So I'm just going to put it on the back as my like label for the quilt. And that starts on Wednesday. So I don't know if I'll actually be starting, but as soon as I get my box of fabric, I will get started on that. So, but this is saved for the back of the quilt, and I'm really excited about that. And then while I was there, I don't want to talk about these things until the day approaches when I visited these places. I got a set of 3 little journals, and they all have national park stuff on them. So I will be pulling these out too and using these instead of this big book that I use to keep my notes in. So I'm almost out of paper there. So we will be using those going forward because I thought they were really cool. They're just rolled pages and they just have the pictures of the parks on the front. So that is really cool. So that's what I got at that gift shop there. And that's the plan for that, because that is a project that starts this week. Let's see, what else do I have that starts this week? Tomorrow is Laundry Basket Quilts Block of the Week for the Birthday Mystery. Block 37 will be released tomorrow. I am now behind 3 blocks, or 2 blocks, 35 and 36. So tomorrow, for all 3 blocks, we're going to choose fabric for those. So that's the plan for tomorrow. And on that part, I did work on some cross stitch, the project that I told you I was going to take with. And this is Halloween Sampler by Teresa Kogut. And I have done this much so far on row 3. Is it row 3 or banner? But row 2. All this while, I kept thinking it's row 3. But it is not. It is row 2. So I will continue to work on this. And every 2 weeks, I will give you an update on where I am. And if I've changed out projects. Because I do have another fallish one that I think I want to try to get some time in on this month as well. So through the next couple of months. So maybe I'll do that one in October. But I have worked on this. So the funny thing is I with cat number 2, oh, I put it in the wrong place. I had finished the whole cat and started the pumpkin when I realized something was very wrong. So I ripped it all out and started all over, and I finished it. So I just finished this little wand thing in the cat's hand in number 3 this morning. So I will continue to work on that. Again, that is the Halloween Sampler from this book by Teresa Kogut. I am stitching it on 40 count Winter Brew by R&R, and I'm using all of the DMC that is in the conversion chart for this sampler. And I'm having so much fun doing it. He said they're so cute. I get a little tired of using black, but I get to change out every now and again. So the other thing is this last Saturday, September 7th, 2 days ago, assignment number 1 was released for the Fat Quarter Shop and the Hometown Holiday Sampler. And before I left, I was getting ready to starch and cut fabric. Well, I got it all cut and laid out on my board, and I have made 4 of the little twinkle stars of the assignment. Let's see here. Pages 3 and 4, the Twinkle Holiday Star Blocks. And there's supposed to be 15 of them. And I've got till next Saturday to get them done. So this is number 1. Which way is my... And this is the second one. It was a little difficult putting these together. Yesterday I did these. And because I didn't have any steam in my iron. And then this one. So I'm going to go get a new iron today that steams really good. I'm so excited about that. So that I will be working on this week. I have to have those done by Friday because Saturday we have a new one. So I'll have to get those fabrics prepped for that assignment. And we'll talk more about that on Friday or the next time I do an update. When the Red Sky at Night fabric came, I had ordered 3 different backgrounds to include with the next project. So, and these 2 are Lori Holt's. This has been starched. It needs to be ironed. This one here has not been starched yet, but I'm not using it just yet either. So I picked out these to go along with this. And this is the Scandinavian Christmas by Primitive Gatherings. So I'm really far behind on this one already. Let me grab my patterns for those. All right. So this is every other Thursday through November 14th. And this is the picture of that's supposed to go in the binder. And this and I need to make 7 of those. I've got all my little notes on here. I'm working it differently than the way the pattern says. So, and I'll talk more about that as I actually get a block made. I am using the Willow Hollow fabric by Kim Deal. It's all blues and teals. So I have fabrics cut, and I cut everything I could out of what I already had in the Lori Holt fabric until I got the new yardage. So I still have to finish cutting those and then still cut the blues. So I'm doing it in blues and whites with the Willow Hollow by Kim Deal. And so I ordered some more of her blue and white. This one, I ordered some more of that too. So, and then with the teal fabrics, I wanted to use a teal colored white background. So this blue one has and blue in it, and so does the fabric. So I'm like really pleased with how that might turn out. Really excited about it. But we also got block 2 was released while I was on vacation. So I got that one. So I have to pick out the fabrics that I'm going to use for that block. And then next week is block 3, is it? Or is it this week? Oh, it is this week, week 3. So I'm going to be a lot behind on this one. So that's okay. That's okay. I don't want to get myself all stressed out because I'm behind, because that's just not right. It's just going to take me longer to get this one done. So I might be doing this per month. I don't know yet. We'll find out how this goes. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try to catch up. I'm going to try really, really hard. So, all right. So this is, I apologize if this is a little jumpy, if I'm bouncing around, if I'm not making any sense, because I'm a little disorganized after coming back. I've got a cup of pumpkin spice tea, and this is in a new cup that I got from Keys Cafe. This is a restaurant in St. Paul. It has special meaning. When Richard, my boyfriend, and I got back together, because we were separated for 14 years, his son reached out to me on Facebook and said, let's do breakfast. And so I went up and met them at Keys Cafe. We used to eat there a lot when we first were going together. Little Levi was only 3 and now he's 21. So, and we chatted off and on Facebook ever since the separation. But we went to Keys for a family reunion breakfast after the family reunion, and I got myself a cup because it's very special to me. When I met Levi for breakfast, he called his dad, and that's when things got sparked. So it's a very special meaning to me. So I got a cup. So I also got 2 new cups while I was in Colorado. So you'll see those this week, along with a new t-shirt every week or every day, or a sweatshirt. I got one of those too. And some other things, souvenirs that I had purchased. So stay tuned for those daily videos of my trip. Most of them are views from out the back seat window. They're not bad though. I was a little impressed with that. My sister showed me how to use my camera on my phone, so I may have better pictures going forward. So there is this list in the description, I said, of all of the projects that are going on this month, and I have my calendar. So I'm going shopping today for a new iron and some background fabrics for projects that are coming up. And I have to place an order today for another project that's coming up with Pat Sloan. And that is going to be on Thursday, starting on the 19th, the London Town Quilt Along. And so I have to place the order for the book and for the fabric. And I'm going to be using Riley Blake Liberty fabrics for that. I'm using China Blue, and I think it's called Picnic in the Garden or something. It's a pink, blue and pink is going to be that one. So I'll show you all of that at another day. I couldn't get it all together today. I'm just not, I'm still I'm a little like flighty. I'm really rejuvenated and ready to go. But I was a little disappointed that I didn't have any steam in my iron to get these blocks going yesterday. So I had to spend a lot of time. I pulled out my wool mat and I pulled out my tailor yesterday. We got it. So don't forget to comment 500 in the comments below for the gift away now that we've reached 500 subscribers. And if you haven't seen the contents of the little bag that the winner will get, please rewatch the video. And we'll talk more about that as the week goes on. You guys have a fabulous day, and we will meet back here tomorrow, and I'll promise to be a little bit more organized and a little bit more excited. Can I be more excited? I am so glad to be back, you guys. It's not even funny. I have been looking forward to this since I left the last time. You guys take care. I'll see you tomorrow. I love you. 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, right here, same bat channel. Bye now.